All right, what is up, everybody? Shadow Scout 0013 here, reporting in for another Legion news report. This time on Gar Saxon. All right, so newly released yesterday, Gar Saxon has come out. He's basically a commander for the Shadow Collective. Specifically, only going to be in the Shadow Collective. He's got Maul's hand on it on the top left corner. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so straight to the health, we have 5 health, 2 courage, not too bad. And then red defense dice with surge to defense and surge to crit, which is pretty cool, especially for a commander. I think surging to defense with red dice will help him last a little bit last him a little bit longer. And then surge to crit is great, obviously, on anyone. He's going to have jump 2, allies of convenience, which Maul will have as well. So he can basically go basically, your army may include 1 additional mercenary unit of any rank, and you can issue orders to friendly mercenary units regardless of affiliation. So that's pretty good. He's going to have compel, so he can basically give anyone a suppression if they're suppressed but not panicked to do an extra free move. There's a lot of that, I feel like, in this, in the Shadow Collective, because basically you've got, if we were to go over here to the Shadow Collective and go to the Black Sun Enforcers, they have Dauntless. So with a suppression, they can give themselves a suppression and move. Now the Pike Syndicates, they've just got Danger Sense to outmaneuver self-preservation. So they're not necessarily making any new moves, but Dauntless, at least, Black Sun Enforcers are going to be using suppression or giving themselves suppression to make a free move. Or basically you can use Gar Saxon here to give them a free move. Not too bad. I like it, but at the same time, right now, if I'm looking at his stats, I'm not super impressed. Impervious, I feel like that's a definite must. And Sharpshooter 1, okay, cool. I'd rather Arsenal 2. I think Arsenal 2 would be much, much better on him. Even Relentless or let's see. Yeah. Or Steady. There we go. More of a move, and shoot, because I feel like, he's got a jetpack. The jetpack can move, and then he could still shoot. It's not like I don't know. I think either Steady would have been great on him or Arsenal 2, but that's my opinion, and my opinion's nothing. So we'll basically just leave it at that. And then he's got 2 training, 2 gear, 2 armaments, and then a comms. So he can be truly stacked to be expensive, but really good. But with 5 health, I don't know. To me, I don't know. This card seems so off to me. Like, for as many gear slots as he has, you think he would either have 1 more health or maybe 1 more courage, or like I said, Arsenal 2 would be fine. Steady, something like that would be great. But we do get to add some extra armament to him, basically, or the flamethrower, the jetpack rockets, or the rifle. So Gar Saxon's rifle is range 1 to 4. It's a single rainbow, high velocity, so they can't spend dodge tokens when you shoot at them. Lethal 1, so while attacking, you can spend an aim token to gain Pierce 1, and then you can also spend another aim token to increase the weapon's maximum range by 1. So if you were to give, which we'll go over in a second, Gar Saxon his 1 pip, he's going to get 2 aims to begin with, and then maybe you can take an aim as your first action and then shoot. And with those 3 aims, not only can you use one of those aims to make it range 1 to 5, then you can spend another aim to make it pierce, and then 1 aim to re-roll, because your red's probably going to hit or something's going to hit like that. It's not going to be the worst. It's kind of like if you've ever rolled Sabine, I think she's got a single rainbow, or if you've ever rolled Krennic, he's got a single rainbow. You're going to get at least 1 hit on there. Not the worst. I like high velocity. I don't know. I feel like it should be a red, black, black. I don't know. I'm pretty picky on him right now. I feel like they let me down a little on how good he is. I think he's going to be great. He definitely has a ton of stuff that you can upgrade with him, which I think is fantastic. It's kind of like the first person or first unit we've ever seen with so many upgrades. It's almost like Boba Fett, but 2 more armaments and an extra comms better or extra comms. So it's a little bit better that way. So yeah, the Gar Saxon rifle, not the worst, but not the best either. The Saxon Z3X jetpack rockets, range 2 to 3, so obviously not too close. It's got blast, so it's going to ignore cover. So anything on the, if we were to just kind of go back over here and go to Republic for say, and I have one on my old lists that with the ISP, it's got cover 1, so you would take away cover 1. So before, because with the cover 1, before if you have impact, that cover 1 is going to take away a hit result before you can change it to a crit for impact. So with that blast, it's actually really good because it's going to be able to take away that cover. Impact 2. So if they have armor, you're going to go ahead and be able to change to hit results to crits. So that way, no matter what you roll, you don't have to worry about cover, taking away any of those impact hits. And then cycle, which is really cool. That's probably what I'm super excited about, at least for the jetpack rockets. So the jetpack rockets with cycle at the end of your activation, if you did not use this card, you can ready it. So super cool. Now, if you had Arsenal 2, I feel like that would kind of balance out, this one if you were to take it. Because at least you could be able to use his range 1 to 2 or his the rifle, and then eventually use the rocket and then the rifle again, and then change back and forth. You wouldn't get the rocket every turn, so that'd be fun. The ZX flame projector, I don't know how I feel about that either. I mean, it's all right. So it's a one-time use, which makes sense. It makes sense completely. Blast, spray, suppressive, melee to range 1, and a black and a white. That's great. This is super cool. It's, one-time use. To me, I don't know if he's going to be getting. I don't know if you really want him in melee too much. It's a good safeguard, but I don't know. I like it. I think it's cool. I think it's better than a command card like Boba Fett, and it makes more sense. And I think when we get the new Boba Fett, it's going to be something similar. I have a feeling that it's probably going to be very close with the way they're going to try to change it up on him. Probably, I would do it this way: have like his main gun, and then the melee, and then Arsenal 2, and have 2 more upgrade armaments on him. I think that would be awesome. That'd be really cool. And with as many different variations that you can choose, it'd be, sweet. So let's go ahead and get straight into his command cards. So marked for elimination, his 1 pip, Gar Saxon only. So he is going to gain 2 aim tokens when you give him this card. Choose an enemy commander or operative unit, and then that unit gains 4 observation tokens and 2 suppression tokens. So you're going to get 2 aims. You can take an aim. You're going to already have 4 observation tokens on someone and then 2 suppression. So they're going to have cover, but they're going to have the observation tokens, which is really great because sadly they don't have anyone with bounty in the Shadow Collective, which would be really cool because you'd have so many observation tokens on this person, on this unit that you could use and really take someone out. If, especially with the amount of aims that you have, be fantastic. So like as I was saying earlier, with the Gar Saxon, his 2 aim tokens, and you have the long gun per se, you can spend both of those aims to at least increase it and make it pierce. And then he's got another aim that he can use himself with observation tokens. So for the most part, you're probably going to get a lot of good stuff through. And or say that you were a little bit closer and you had the jetpack rockets and you wanted to use it for that turn, you could. I don't know. It's great. I like this card. You're going to be able to hit whoever you're hitting or trying to kill whoever you're trying to kill a lot easier with this card because of the amount of aims you're at least giving him, and then the amount of observation tokens. So it's basically 2 aims again, along with 2 suppression. So I think that's pretty cool. And then, so the best thing about his 2 pip and his 3 pip is that he can still give out 3 orders altogether with his 2 and 3. So with his 2 pip, he's going to have Gar Saxon and 2 troopers. But the problem is that with Gar Saxon, he cannot issue orders beyond range 1. So you're going to be kind of limited in how far you can go with giving out orders, but when he gives out an order to a unit, that unit gains a dodge token. And it's really cool because you're going to have the 3-pip, I think. Let's see. So the 3-pip, when Gar Saxon issues an order to that unit, they gain an aim token. So you're going to have 2 trooper units that gain a dodge, 2 trooper units that gain an aim. It's kind of the same thing, but with the 2-pip, you're just, limited to range 1, which is not bad. And then they both give Gar Saxon and other Mandos, which are the only special forces that you have, outmaneuver. So you won't need to have situational awareness on them. You're already going to have it with 2 command cards. So I think that's pretty cool. Giving out some aim tokens and giving out some dodges is a really good idea. And you're giving out a ton of tokens to people, but it looks like, yeah, I mean, you're kind of giving each person a dodge and an aim. He's going to have a ton of dodges and aims when he's giving these command cards. So it's not the worst. I don't know. I just feel a little this feels a little underwhelming, mostly because I was looking hopefully for Arsenal 2 with the amount of armament stuff that he has. Range 1 to 4, 2 to 3. He's got a lot of options right here with a lot of different dice. I mean, I don't know. I'm most excited about the cycle keyword, the high velocity on his rifle, and then blast and spray, getting 2 dice for each one. So if you're going into a full droid unit, you're going to get a lot of dice, but at the same time, like, your core units are probably going to be shooting a lot at those droids. That's what I would do. But yeah, so this is the final kind of look at him. Tell me what you think. If you're underwhelmed, let me know. I'm a little underwhelmed on this one. I thought he, again, have Arsenal 2 or steady, something. But yeah, speed 3 is going to be fantastic. He's going to be keeping up with the Mandalorians. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully we'll coming out with another one with Lando and then another one with Dooku. And then I'll really get into some more Empire lists, which are my favorite. But all right, guys, I'll catch you guys later.